Okay, so here's the air handler squirrel cage partially cleaned. I haven't got to the fins yet. I saw a guy on YouTube talk about he uses suction vacuum cleaner. I kind of like disturbing the cultures with soapy water, hot soapy water. So, and I do like wearing safety glasses and a mask. I use these masks because they exhale and don't fog up the glasses. In Florida, you got a big problem with your glasses, safety glasses fogging up. But you can see it looks a little better here. And this is kind of something I want to show you is the warm soapy water. I make it as hot as I can. I have a tankless water heater where I can just dial in the temperatures to my hot water, because per code you wouldn't have it that hot. That's kind of a commercial temperature, so I get it real hot. And you can see warm soapy water is cheap. So let's do a little action. You know, videos are all about action. So here we go. Get rid of that freaking water, and I'll do another set of, look at that. Look at the chunks of mold. The thing is that's what we're breathing. Or, you know, if it's dislodging, which I don't think it is, but that's after the filter. And then I wanted to kind of show you. Okay, so I kind of, to continue my thought, I wanted to show you what I'm doing here. I chose a Florida day, February 2024, to make this cleanup, and we just had a front come through. So I'm going to let it bathe in this UVC light. I've got a couple 25-watt UVCs on clip things. So I'm just bathing this whole area in UVC for a couple of days. I don't need the air conditioner for a while. Now you can see I have a UVC here, and then that's below the coils. That's installed, and I plug it in when I'm not running the AC or whatever. You got to watch, supposedly, the cabling and all that, and any plastic UVC will eat up, but I don't think it'd take years for it. I also clean the harness, the mold off that. So I might end up mounting those on the squirrel cage, and then when I got the AC off for a few hours, you know, but I'm not sure. Anyway, UVC's our friend for mold and all that, so going to bathe that for a couple of days. Okay, so this is Alkali Bright Plus. This is really caustic. It foams up, although mine's older and you wouldn't want to put it, it didn't really foam up in this pump sprayer. You really need a pressure sprayer to get the full action of the foam. It's very caustic, so protections involved. As you can see, I kind of bagged it. I went kind of aggressive and used a low pressure hose and kept the motor bearings down so you don't get water in there. And look at them. You can't really see it, but man, there's just trail of chunks of mold, and this one really wasn't that bad. So you know, it'd be nice to have some sort of low sensor or something about mold to understand, you know, what's the deal going on. But rainy day, I made a little blocker to keep the water out from the motor as best I could. And again, I'm not going to use this motor for a few days. I'm going to let it dry out totally. So it's going to be hanging out, dry thoroughly, and before, just in case I got any kind of moisture in there. That's how I kind of cleaned this one. Worked out pretty good. Toothbrush was okay, but I like water and chemicals to kill rather than vacuuming. Okay, so I got it washed off and everything, but I still had stuff down in the fan blades that I didn't like in this squirrel cage. And so I remember that these guys that work on rockets, they always have some genius guy. Oftentimes his initials would be AJ. But anyway, they would make a thing called a shop aid. There's to be a process, it'd be hard to reach or something, and someone would think up a shop aid. So I came up with this idea of a shop aid. I cut a penny with some snips. And the nice thing is it's a right perfect curve, and it's soft metal, and I can just go ahead and, I'm one-handed, but it's so easy. And then I can easily pull, and then I went ahead and zip tied it so I wouldn't lose my penny in there, a half penny. And man, this stuff, while it's still wet and moist from the cleaning, I'm just getting it real nice. So there's a shop aid. Just a thought of how to get that stuff. Yeah, I know the one guy was saying, get it as best you can. If you're going to take this stuff out, man, you want to get that stuff as clean as possible. All right. that's the end of this thing. You know, it's sitting over there soaking. This is going to take a couple days. I blew it out with a electric blower to get all that water out of there. So I won't affect the bearings. Hopefully that was one thing in the last part when I was trying to take it out. I might have affected the bearings. But anyway, there it is, soaking a couple days in the UVC. Thanks for watching. Good luck. I really do think we need some sort of standard, at least in the South. Up north, you know, you guys put the heaters on and you cook that mold that's in your ducts real good. But down here, at least I don't run the heat that much, so I don't get to cook it.